I can give you a price, but please tell me what you're expecting because I have all the... Look at him! Look at him! He's using tactics! Hey guys, what is up? AwesomeTheSauce here. Hope you guys are having a great day. And welcome to a video where we're going to be talking about Wizard101's newest scam. And no, this is not people that work at Wizard101 doing the scam. It's people playing the game doing the scam. If you're anyone like me, every now and then you want to break from your normal day and you want to go to the comments and enjoy the banter. But what you might see instead is something that's a little fishy. Like this dude. This is not scripted, by the way. This is the first thing I saw when I logged in. Looking to sell a life bane. Now, why is this so scumbag-oriented behavior? Because recently, there's been a glitch in the bazaar that has absolutely undervalued every rare TC in the game. This happened at some point yesterday, but really rare treasure cards like Elucidate, and even rarer treasure cards like Life Bane, they fully flooded the bazaar last night. Now, we don't really know exactly why this happened. Basically, there were hundreds, literally infinite supplies of these really rare treasure cards being sold into the bazaar. And this is an extremely relevant point, y'all, because honestly, when it comes to these treasure cards, especially the rare ones, they can be used like a form of currency on Wizard101. You might actually be more familiar with empowers going for money, basically, and the idea is, if you have a lot of empowers, because they sell for so much gold, they're an easy way to trade from wizard to wizard to exchange goods. In various discords and other third-party places, a lot of people, what they do is they'll offer a bunch of empowers, or they'll offer a bunch of elucidates. Maybe they'll offer a life bane or two. And in return, they'll get things that are actually really hard to get. Sometimes you might go as far as crowns, as bundles, but other times, like in the case of Beast Moon Spellments, you might actually want to give up an elucidate or two and get a bunch of the treasure cards for these monster matches, because otherwise you have to craft them and it takes hours and hours of time. So whatever use you might have for empowers, life banes, elucidates, whatever the rare TC is, they have actual value, which is why I'm making this video, because right now there's been a huge uptick in people who got basically copies of these elucidates and life banes, and right now they're extremely worthless. The reason they're worthless is just supply and demand. If there's, you know, a limited supply of elucidates, obviously people are going to value them. But the second they flooded the bazaar due to whatever reason it happened, well, they've lost value. So people are literally offering life banes, and now they're expecting, like, big things in return. Like, we're talking memberships, we're talking bundle. And why are they doing that? Because they're preying on people that actually want a really rare TC, thinking that they're getting something out of it, but really they're getting scammed. For the purposes of this video, I decided to talk to one of these scammers because I think that they are scummy beyond belief. All right, bro? This dude was in the comments saying that he's looking to sell a life bane, right? And right now, keep in mind, they're utterly worthless. Maybe they're worth a little bit. They're not worth as much as he's gonna ask for. This dude is asking for cash right now through Wizard101. Let's say that I'm saying USD, right? USD for the life bane. Let's see how much he asks for right now when life banes currently are extremely common compared to what they used to be. He's asking, what are you thinking? I'm gonna pretend that I'm someone who doesn't know what the situation's like, and I'm gonna say, I know that they're really rare, so give me a price. And look at how sketchy he is, y'all. He's saying, I can give you a price, but please tell me what you're expecting because I have all the... Look at him! Look at him! He's using tactics! He's even going as far to say, don't want to overcharge you. Oh, wow. I was told that it used to be $50. Let's see. Let's see what he does if I say $50 worked for you. Honestly, I think that's actually more than I would have offered before, but let's just say that I'm clueless. And this dude just decided to catch me slipping in the comments. Can do like 70 and we can do it right away. That's crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy to me. So this is a real issue that I actually have with what I like to call the Wizard101 black market in general. I think soliciting real money, or even, honestly, packs or memberships or anything, which I think is a little less harmful. I think doing that through the form of TCs is absolutely fine if you have two parties that are educated on the matter. But what happens when, even if you're educated on the matter, you're not aware of a new glitch in the game? And what happens when someone's passion for collecting really rare cards, because, you know, it's just a fun experience, what happens when that turns into a liability when you're playing the game? Here's my take on this, and I know it's probably a little bit more unpopular. I think if that transaction had gone through, I actually think that Wizard101 would have an interest in obviously sanctioning the person that's scamming, but I think they would actually also have an interest in looking into the person that's actually willing to send money through the game. Because not only is someone endangering other people by feeding them false information to get a quick buck, but also if you're on a game and you're willing to do stuff like that in an underhanded way, well, technically, you're bringing a danger to yourself by playing Wizard101. I know that's probably not a good argument. I'm sure a lot of people will be like, yo, the scammer should get punished. You're innocent. No, who cares? But I do think it's my 2 cents. I'd be careful about doing anything like that, even in a scenario where elucidates, life banes, all of that are not, like, you know, like glitched and like, you know, super undervalued, all of that jazz. Now, as far as exactly how this, you know, undervaluing thing happened, there's basically glitches in the game that help you basically just put cards in their older versions into the game. It's super against TOS, so I really hope that they, you know, look into that. But until that's fixed, I highly do not recommend it falling for any of these people in the comments that are trying to make a quick buck. And right now, I would assume that any rare TC is not actually rare. Do not fall for this mistake, because I know that there's servers on Discord. I know that there are people on Wizard101. There's all kinds of ways that people can use, you know, a lack of knowledge on this matter to basically get a quick buck off of you. And I don't think that's fair. That's not okay. And Wizard101, if you're watching this, I'm gonna be honest, I think this schmuck should probably get banned. I think this is absolutely ridiculous. Muted at the very least. There's gonna be plenty of David Fireglades in this world, and I think that they should do something very, like, honestly, if you're gonna be doing it through Wizard101, I genuinely think that there should be sanctions against actually asking people for real life money for treasure cards, because when stuff like this happens, it could be really bad. That is all I'm trying to say. As far as Discords where transactions like this happen, obviously these are third party. There's nothing that Wizard101 can do about them. I would hope that whoever is in charge of these Discords does the job of educating people about the scams that are happening, because honestly, I think that's a responsibility to protect the people that use your Discord or whatever server or whatever forum this is happening on. It's a weird world we live in where we're a few days into the year and there's a glitched pack and a bizarre glitch that duplicates treasure cards to make them scam susceptible. It's a weird world, but I hope that we can do our part of informing the people around us. Make sure that y'all spread the word on this. Share the video with people so people know about Wizard101's biggest scam at the moment. For once, I'm actually not gonna be I'm not going out of my way to blame Wiz for this. I think it's a hidden glitch. I think this is purely on the people that are using this to their advantage. Hopefully y'all learned something, because I'm trying to save as many people from getting scammed as possible. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed, leave us a review, and if somebody hasn't told you awesome, they doing something wrong, yo, drop your opinions about this in the comments. I'd love to hear y'all's opinions on whatever this is, this glitch, and also the Wizard101 black market. I'd love to hear y'all's opinions. As always, stay awesome, y'all. See y'all soon, and yeah.